I'll stick with the position groups on the offensive side of the ball with my first guy, which is running back Dejoun Lee, a redshirt sophomore who, right before training camp last season in 2017, transferred from Army to Delaware. So he had to sit out last season. But in conversations I had with people close to the team throughout the season last year, he was a guy who was very high on their radar, very much standing out from a group of running backs, which, as we mentioned, is a deep group and was last year too. So for a guy who was not on the field, who was not getting first or second team reps, for him to stand out in the mind of those at practice day in, day out, I think it goes past, the notion of them just boosting up their own guys when they could boost Thomas Jefferson or Kareem Williams or Kenai King, but they're talking about how Dejoun Lee's so explosive and how they're bummed that he can't get on the field because he just transferred from Army. This year he is eligible, and when I say breakout, I don't know if he's going to be, I don't think he'll be a guy who ever takes 15 carries in a game. I don't think he'll be the leading rusher on this team, but I think he'll go from being a complete non-contributor to a guy that other teams will have to game plan for him. He's a receiving back, a small, shifty guy out of the backfield. I think he'll play on third downs. He'll have to be accounted for. And he's been productive everywhere he's gone. 1,353 all-purpose yards his senior year in high school. He's an athletic guy. He was a very accomplished sprinter and long jumper at Lake Braddock High School in Springfield, Virginia. His highlights there in the football season, the fall of his senior year, are very, very impressive. I think, this is the role that we thought maybe at this time last year Riley Angeline was going to play. Dejoun Lee, I think, is much more athletic, and I think he has an opportunity to pass a few guys like Corey Sproul, like Andre Robertson, the transfer from Penn State, like Thomas Jefferson, who surprisingly came back to the team, and be the second or third running back and play on third downs and make a contribution catching the ball out of the backfield.